The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultragear Gaming Monitor.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the W Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege, powered by LG Ultragear in association with ACT Fibernet, Zotac Gaming, and Games the Shop. We are here on the second day of the Season 4 qualifiers, and of course, we are going to have some very exciting games indeed, because the qualifiers will decide which new teams get to make their way into Division 3, into the new spots that have been opened that at the end of the last season. Saint Clan will be taking on Decoy Dreams on the map of Cafe Dostoevsky here on the first match of the day. And of course, I've got with me Foxy for this beautiful set of games we have up ahead of us. Foxy, how do you feel on this fine afternoon?
I feel amazingly fine, Blackjack. Thank you for asking. But matches in hand, Saint Clan going against Decoy Dreams. That is the second day of qualifiers. Definitely a match I was excited to see. And once again, we'll be going to Cafe, and a very standard ban comes up from the side of Decoy Dreams. That is going to be the Thatcher being banned. They want to play on defense. They want to make sure that they take out Thatcher first. I get it. It's just something that they want to work with. But we're seeing the Jackal getting banned as well. That is going to be a very standard ban. In fact, that is also going to allow Decoy Dreams to come with so much more freedom now that the Hunter is not into play. Another defender ban will come from Saint Clan, that is, and that will be the Valkyrie. Information paid off, taken off the board for the side of Decoy Dreams. They've got the defensive ban, possibly will hurt them, obviously. You know, the way the bans work. It's a counter, then it's just a ban. So yeah, we'll be seeing another ban come up. Most possibly, could be a Maestro. Let's see if that is going to be the case or not. And Echo gets banned. All right, Eco Dreams does not want the Echo to be played for the side of the defense. Actually, they're the ones starting off on defense, so neither do they want to employ him. And not only they want the opponents to use him. Round 1 will be underway. Sane Clan facing off Decoy Dreams, and the first side is going to be on defense. That is on Barton Cocktail. Red Wolf has left the lobby, and that is from Decoy Dreams. They could still ask for the Rios if they want to, if they wish to. Let's see if that is something they'll be asking or not. Waiting for a possible reconnect. Mind if he doesn't happen to reconnect and this operator loadout screen, he's going to have to stay back. You know, he's going to stay out of the game unless, of course, a Rios is called. Extreme comes with the 6-pick from the clash onto Kaid, and Maestro is being brought up by Jax Daku. That is, Crew Daku will be on the smoke. That's your denial as well. That's enough denial to work with. You've got the Maestro's guys as well as the smoke canisters. What you don't have, right, it's going to be a downstairs side that will be them go, and running the suppressor. All right, very interesting. There's not a whole lot of damage that you can do with the suppressor. That is exactly why people like choosing suppressor. But maybe Mac Daddy just likes the sound of it. Well, going ahead, you will see if that turns out to be a gunfight or not. Extreme, meanwhile, the Kite is going to make sure he gets the hatches done nice and easy. He needs those reinforcements done properly, and one is going to get taken off as well. We'll still be seeing Mac Daddy make it back up, and what a bandit does, making sure he's placing down all his batteries, but definitely that disconnection is what is going to be a little bit of a back foot where we see Dream stand at, as I believe that's a possible power cut from the man, but let's see if that is a conversion that we will see Sane Clan make it out of. Banshee will be playing the IQ, and we'll take our time to rosters. We've got Real, Banshee, Ninja, Round, Sammy Max on the side of Sane Clan, while we have Decoy Dreams rocking Mac Daddy, Extreme, Kudaku, Jax, and the man who just left, I forgot his name, sorry. But that is exactly what the rosters we have as of now. No role play except for Mac Daddy playing on the side of train. Yeah, it's going to get spotted at any moment now as they are going for the top floor. Complete top floor control. The Buck is busy droning. Not the Buck, rather. That is a sledge indeed. That is actually a bomb ninja. Above. Still be seeing round come up. Diego, he doesn't yet though. Fact that the thing above. Mac Daddy getting a little resume. And the Nomad. Just a killer wall away, and she will also miss the head. Really good pick coming in from Mac Daddy here. Very important one. Well, see the conversion still is coming the second time or not. And get thrown. That's a little bit too much of free fire. Push coming in already. Oh, the IQ is going to win that fight. Really well played by the IQ over there. Banshee gets that. 4 versus 3. Not exactly in the favor of the fans because they already had a man down and now they have another. Bandit takes the fall. We'll be seeing Banshee's trying to find whatever he can while the soft reach will be done. But no, along with the soft reach, there is a life that is lost. That is going to be of ninjas. I don't think the Legion knows it. That he's not the Legion. Kaid knows that. Did enough damage. Oh wait, what's that? I don't know. Somebody did damage. Tree will be holding this angle. Meanwhile, Crew is going to get another frag. That's Sammy Max off the board. A very important one indeed. With your Twitch off the board, it gives you so much more and so much more room to work with. That definitely the space is going to be larger for the smoke lane, and that is exactly why he's going the retake position. That is, make sure he flanks the attackers. Nomad Shark not in a great position. That is why it's going to get. And speaking of taking off, looks like shields are where they want to imply this. Oh no, he's going to hear it wrong, and that is going to be Banshee. But he gets traded right back, and the Maestro takes the fall as well from Real. Not on a Crew Daku. Doesn't know the hatch is not open, but the pings are already coming out. Spot one of them. He's not going to give away his position. Oh, he finally will, and the kill confirms. Double kill for Crew Daku. He's got to make this clutch happen in a one if you let Decoy Dreams take away the first round. Honey, they did start on a deficit, or will they be able to convert that or not? Let's find it out in just a moment. Crew Daku has made his way downstairs. He's got the smoke canisters to help him with. Definitely really taking so much damage. Oh, he's gonna get taken out, and amazing smoke play from Krudaku over here. Secure the first round for Decoy Dreams. Look at this, guy. This is textbook smoke main stuff. This is where you take points. Krudaku with an amazing round for Decoy Dreams. Is going to secure them round 1. Kitchen downstairs for Cafe. But round 2 is the round that all the while more surprises. Let's see how that goes. Blackjack, what do you?
Well, what a way to begin for the side of Decoy Dreams, especially for Crew. The man pulling out the 1v2 clutch right there. Absolutely fantastic for him, especially smart throwing the smoke canister through the soft top part of the kitchen wall, the back kitchen wall where the Thermite was sitting. And unfortunately, Real did not have any space nor enough HP left to make the escape out of there. And the Vault just stalling that much more time from him, stealing that much more time from him, getting him down and out of the game, leaving Crew to leisurely walk in and get the counter defuse. With that being said, round 2 is underway. It's going to be going up to third floor, barred from the side of the defenders right now, and Decoy Dreams will definitely be slightly ecstatic after that clutch from Crew. But again, it's only one round, and this match has just begun. Standard reinforcements and lines of sight being made here from the side of Decoy Dreams right now. The man on the smoke himself, he's actually made a breach there and decided to reinforce the wall up. Looks like they want to have as much sound coming through just in case there's a hard breach on this particular wall from inside a piano. It's a fairly good idea for that matter. We do see a lot of Thermites, lots of Hibana players in many teams go for that, and breaking open the main long bar table in bar, of course that's what the site is called, is once again fairly standard to make sure you have as much line of sight as possible all over the site, making sure that the default plant spot is also covered. There we go. The man of the smoke with the shotgun doing so much work. The Mossberg being put to full use as Red Wolf has come back. A little late, admittedly, but the man is back. He will be joining his team in the next round as Decoy Dreams still have to play a 4 versus 5. They did not, for all of our viewers at home joining us right now, they did not ask for a rehost when their player left during the ban phase of all times. And must have been a situation where a rehost would not have been a good idea. So Decoy Dreams said, all right, let's just have the rehost for later in the match in case we need it. And Red Wolf, unfortunately, he's going to miss out on 2 rounds. Shots fired down the red stairs. The Ninja's going to be droning away. That's the sledge right there, breaking open the hatches and droning for his team. He knows that piano wall has been reinforced, and there's a long line of sight from inside, from the other side of Cold Room for that matter. I believe, yep, there's a Mira there who is in play. Extreme will be playing that operator, and I just realized the fact that Mira is in play this round, which means these sort of strategies are what we will be getting to see. Long lines of sight, long angles being held down with the use of the Mira. Hard breach on the piano wall is going to happen from the Thermite right there. Real doing his job, as it were. Again, nothing too special coming out from both these teams yet. They don't want to reveal all their cards, of course. Playing it pretty close to the chest as one Mira window gets popped by the Twitch Zone. That's Sammy right there doing a good job using his Twitch Zone to perfection, and Mac Daddy's not a bit of a pinch because all this has done is ensured that there's a line of sight that can be used from all the way in the cover of the couches behind piano, excuse me, all the way towards him in the white corridor. His head should be spotted. No, not quite yet. He's going for a bit of a peekaboo play right now. Shots are being fired in his general direction as he will peek up, but again, not in the line of sight of the Thermite, I believe that is. Meanwhile, Banshee, another one inside of the... so many shots are being fired, actually. Banshee, the IQ, I believe he's on the east side rappel right now, and Crew has to be a little careful. Yep, there he is. Banshee somehow did not break the glass while breaking open the entire barricade. Not really sure how that happened, but it has happened indeed. In the meanwhile, Round has taken a bit of damage. That is the Nomad right there, who is probably pushing piano right now as Banshee's trying to get a line of sight of the smoke. Sees him. Oh, he's going to miss him, unfortunately. And there's another hard breach coming in from Thermite. That is a very interesting hard breach. No, he's using the angle right there to blow open both walls. One by... Oh, Banshee's going to find one. That's extreme right there. That is the Mira of the board. All right, very interestingly enough. And Sam is going to find another one. That's Mac Daddy down as the plant is happening on the door to Cold Room. And I don't think Jax has seen it. No, he's going to potato and miss a lot of shots as the plant will go down. It's all down to the last operator. But no, Crew will not be getting a clutch this time around as Banshee is going to finish things off for his team with a brilliant rappel in, using the distraction from the other side of the map to get his 2K to finish. And that is going to give the side of Sane their first round. Round 2 goes to them.
An amazing round coming in for the side of Sane Clan. Definitely Banshee with a distraction though. He made sure he got the rappel game in. And also the play was in from the man as well. He got a double kill in fact that round, if I'm not wrong. Running the commando over the LMG is something that I always happen to criticize, but then again, it's personal choice. It's the player's perspective on what he wants to choose. Let's see how this match fares and how this match takes turns as we proceed to round 3. Barn Cocktail is going to be the site. Extreme comes up with the Mira. Alrighty then. For a very brief second, fun fact, Blackjack, in case I haven't slept the entirety of last night. So, for a
Why
very
are
brief
you
second.
the way you are?
I had some work to attend to. Okay, it was actually important, you know.
I mean,
it was
I don't doubt that, but still, like, you know, just maybe.
But so what just happened is when I was looking at the operator picks and I saw the Mira come out, I was almost about to say this is the first time we'll be seeing Mira being employed on the side of bar, and that too in clubhouse. Then I realized, oh wait a minute, Foxy, this is not clubhouse,
This
it's
is
cafe.
cafe.
Exactly, yeah. That
That
is how
is a-
sleepy I am.
Yeah, that is a certified bruh moment.
Indeed.
But,
But I did not say it though. Hey, I did not say it. Okay, there you go. Everything's good. Everything's good. But just letting it out there in case I say something 200 IQ. Just understand my reasons. Thank you. We'll be seeing Red Wolf hold on his pajama down below. He's making sure that any push from White Stairs, at least the drone exchange, that will be stopped as well. Jax is already down below. Is there somebody to greet him? No, there's nobody at least as of now. Rappel game will be on and running from the side of Saint Clan. Making sure they're getting some early drone work in. Real is up top already. And Ninja's breach charges will get this open. Last time they used the sledge and that worked out for them perfectly. Saving the utility is what you need, you know. The point of the entirety of that is got to make sure you save your utility. We will be seeing a little bit of early drone come in. That's it. It's very classic at this point, you know, it's standard stuff. But MacDaddy has got to be scared of the Twitch drone that is coming up, and very slowly indeed, very sneaky. The Twitch gonna lose his drone. That was a second drone. Yes, that's 2 off 2. He's got a nice angle to work with. Might as well find the head of Krutaku. Let's see if he'll be able to do that or not. Well, the breaches happen on the whiskey wall, yeah. As Krutaku will be playing on the side of heaven, very close, in fact, to the Rappelin window. A really good positioning while MacDaddy is going to find a very early frag that's found off the board. He tried to push in through the breach, crosshairs of the dock. Not something you want to be doing, especially not mirror employed like this. And another frag coming in. No, it's just a little bit of a tag up, and at least the Thermite is going to walk back scared. Rappel game from Banshee once again. Then wants to go for this over Pico. He's going to spot the Legion, but not going to convert on it. That is not the Legion. That was a Mule. That was a Mira. Never mind. A C4 is going to claim the life of Jackson. Be a little more careful. You know, with no nomad in play, it's obvious that there's a Claymore being employed. And the Claymore is definitely going to take the life of Jax away. So Jaeger taken out. Drone game is off the board. MacDaddy once again with another kill. This strategy definitely paying off to whatever they're trying to achieve over here. Will they be able to get the frag onto Banshee? Banshee is very sneaky. He's going to get that frag onto Extreme instead. Or does he find another freebie? No, he won't. Where's the information trade-off from the side of the defense? How do they not know there's somebody rappelled up there? Why are they moving it on? So, really, Banshee will be the one to punish him. Red Wolf goes down. That's another headshot for the man. Banshee has been amazing so far, but now the position of Krudok has been given away. MacDaddy finds the frag, but that's just a distraction from the smoke as he's going to come up with the SMG-11 and win that fight with a nice headshot. Decoy Dreams will be walking away with round 3, and more importantly, they will be coming back with the little bit very small of an advantage. Let's see how long they can keep that up.
All right, round 2 goes to the favor of round 3. Excuse me, goes to the favor of Decoy Dreams. They've of course put their second round on board, and that is going to move us to round 4 with a 2-1 advantage. They're going to be heading back to first floor kitchen since it's been long enough in terms of the round count since when they won this side of the back of a beautiful clutch by the smoke. We've got double 6 picks coming out, run from the Kaid Extreme out of the Mira into the Kaid. And Banshee out of the IQ into the Fuse. Okay, interesting decisions right here coming out from the side of the attacking team. Same clan. I'm not really sure what's going on in their heads right now, but maybe they have some ideas regarding the pick of the Fuse. And of course, we all know that this Russian operator is one of those ops, you know, that you don't really get to see when it comes to competitive. Not at all, in fact. I'm pretty willing to bet we see Glass and Capcan far more than we see Fuse when it comes to competitive Rainbow Six. So yeah, with that being said, round 4 is in play, 2-1 being the score. And of course, we're Mac Daddy once again with the MP7 suppressed. That's going to be busy reinforcing the freezer room double wall right here. As is also going to do what a bandit does and put down some shock wires. They do have the Kaid, but I think they want to invest the Kaid's Electroclaw solely, on protecting the hatches. Crew's going to be making some throwable areas, like through that wall there, that singular wall between both the sites, so that, say there's a nitro toss required or a smoke toss required, it can be done very easily through that particular breach in the wall. Jax, in the meanwhile, tries, I think he tried to make a bit of a distraction there by shooting out of the whiskey window in piano. Not really sure what he was going for, but he's going to barricade that door next to him out and sit inside of the third floor washrooms and just wait. He's going to be the one on Rome. Bandits on second floor in the meanwhile inside of laundry as well. So the German brothers are out and about on the map of Cafe. White stairs door is going to be broken. The bottom white stairs door, that is, excuse me. Kite was the one to hear that out, but Extreme, he's not going to be doing anything about it. Of course, he's in sight. Jax, however, there's a push coming up to him, I believe, and that is the Zofia towards the balcony. No, that's actually round the Nomad in the balcony area. Shots are fired. The Jaeger's position has been given away as he tried to find where this Nomad was sitting, excuse me, but he's going to pull back instead. Nope, he doesn't actually pull back. He's back. He's crouching away, trying to find where these attackers are coming from. But he's in a bit of a pinch right now because there is another attacker sitting on the piano, sitting inside a piano. And there we go. The sledge breaking the wall will find him like the Kool-Aid Man and will take his head off, unlike the Kool-Aid Man. Ninja gets that kill on to Jax, and that is the Jaeger off the board. That's a big kill right there. Because, of course, the carbine would have been very useful in a lot of gunfights. Unfortunately, wasn't quite useful for Jax against the L85. Not, you know, situations galore. Fuse, in the meanwhile, has made his way towards Trade Museum. He's directly over site now, and as soon as the clear comes in from the rest of his team, excuse me, I believe he's going to be using his breach charges and cluster charges. There we go. The first one comes down, and it's going to rain hellfire inside of site right now. The defenders have to move. No damage being done quite yet, but another one's been popped, I believe. Yes, it is. An ADS catches one, but it's doing a bit of damage in the meanwhile. I believe the smoke managed to shoot out the cluster charge for that matter, and Banshee still has one more. But he's, I think he's waiting for a little bit of intel from his team. Maybe he does have the breach charges to make some vertical lens aside as well. He's going to choose to deploy the last one right here in Trade Museum. No one's in this general vicinity either. The smoke should be clear. Yes, he will be. And now the breach charges come out. Cold room in the meanwhile has been breached by the thermite. Real has done his job, and oh, Kite gets caught trying to barricade off prep room, and Sammy will take full advantage of the Kite being distracted. But here's Mac Daddy, the MP7 with the suppressor, finds the diffuser drop on White Stairs door. The sledge has been given the collar. He's gonna come in for the peak, but he's gonna win this fight. He's very low right now. Ninja, Sammy in the meanwhile, friends Crew, and it's a 4 versus 2. Mac Daddy and Red Wolf have to make something happen right now. Red Wolf is very low on HP inside a side, but there's no time. The Sane Clan attacking team have to do something about this. Half shots are going to be fired. Mac Daddy finds another. That's a double kill for him, but there's the fuse on White Stairs. The Red Wolf goes down, but Mac Daddy has found another one. The plant has to come off. Round will go for it right behind the bomb with cover from Sammy Max. It's all down to Mac Daddy, who has to ace to try and win this round out for his team. He's caught in a post plan, tries to go for the C4, but he's not going to be able to. Here's the ADS is popping off next to him, but there's one on the cold room window. Shots are fired, gives away his position, not quite. The Nomad doesn't know where exactly the bandit is playing. He knows he's in cold room, but not exact positions, but no, shots are fired. Gonna miss. Mac Daddy's still alive. He can make this clutch happen. He knows where the Nomad is, but he will lose that fight! And what a play from the side of Sane Clan. They almost lost the plot right towards the end, but managed to stick it out thanks to Round with the diffuser and a good shot to finish things off for his team. Round 4 goes to the attackers, and that is going to equalize the early game round count 2-2.
Right, the equalizer has come in quite quickly. We'll be going to round 5 before one round before the roll swap, obviously. And kitchen and cooking is going to be the side. Once again, that will be seeing Decoy Dreams go back on. Mind you, a very, very quick information for all of you out there. Decoy Dreams happened to participate on season 3 as well in the qualifiers, and they happen to go back home. You know, they happen to lose that because it's a single elimination. They lost it against Z-Rush. And this match as well, this will be their redemption. You know, it'll be something that they can make up with their reputation, create a legacy. Last time you have to win on it. This time winning no matter what. Let's see if there's something trying game up. Decoy Dreams or not. Chain Clan. I don't have much info on them. How I do for Decoy Dreams. Let's see how things will go down. Seeing a little bit of prep being done over here to make sure the breaches are made all the while more difficult for the Thermite to go in with them. As the maximum ability will be expended on those shields. Let's see how that fares.
5 seconds left.
Ahead. Magdaddy will be playing the band this time. For this again.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
For up top back. This time I think the read will come in. They will be able to have a rather successful. Just because that's how the side of Decoy Dreams is played. Drew is going to make sure he meets this barricade just for an instant run on that he wants to make happen. While Magdad, he is moved all the way to the top of yellow, white stairs, in fact, waiting for someone to go for the beat. Right, even that cigar is going to be very patient as of now. Trying to find any early frags, but he's not going to do that as Red will fall back and fall down is a real question. Yes or no? I know I did see that, but no. So, yeah, there we go. A little bit of a pre-fire is coming in. I'm not sure where they've spotted him, but now Red Wolf knows exactly where these attacks are coming from. No, he doesn't. The flick does not work out, and Sled is going to convert that to a frag. Magdaddy meanwhile gets a kill on the round. That's a very important kill because now Magdaddy has reclaimed his control back on the top side. That does drop so much pressure off of the defenders playing on side. Drones come on. Now going to spot the bandit. Finally going to spot him, but the shots won't collect, and that is going to Banshee on his AK. He's going to make sure he rips through the side of Union Gaming. It's not Union Gaming, Decoy Dreams, excuse me. Like I said, just something that you're gonna have to bear with me. We'll be seeing a real Banshee in India and Sam Max still hold on strong, but the man cannot. But Banshee will make quickly and slowly make sure he goes again. The salmon on the C4 will be into that of extreme only. That means you're gonna have to be careful about this. Peach has already happened, and the fuse charges are coming alive as well. That means the relocation from the defenders is going to be happening. That does happen to put them in a tight spot. Let's see if they'll be able to make it out of here or not. All of them are being expelled, and Banshee's actually going to find a fire along with it as well. And very ironically, it's going to be the Jaeger that gets taken out, and Krudak picking up a fight with the Thermite, who's holding an angle. A very good play from the Thermite indeed, with a shotgun in hand, playing awfully close to this door. C4 comes out, Extreme is going to find another. No, he's just going to tag him up a little bit. Meanwhile, Real wins the fight on the other side of the map, and that is going to be a cleanup in the favor of Scene Clan. Really good attack coming in from them, making sure they land their shots, and more importantly, making sure the push happens in time. That is going to be another round being put on board in their favor. 3-2 is the scoreline. Round 6 is where we'll be going to.
Round 6, the last round before roll swap, and 3-2 is the scoreline right here. As unfortunate for Decoy Dreams, but Saint Clan has seemed to have gotten themselves together just a little bit better in these last couple of rounds on first floor kitchen that Decoy have tried to go for. Third floor bar is going to be the final defending side from the side of DD, and they need to try and win this round, at the very least equalize going into the defense on Cafe. Banshee is going to go out of the IQ into the Capitao, interestingly enough, opting for the smoke bolts and fire bolts of the Brazilian attacker. And we're going to be moving into the last round, pre-rolls up. Pretty important round, mind you, because of course, if Sane Clan managed to get away with a 4-2 lead right here, they will be able to pretty much seal the victory when they go around the defense. While Decoy Dreams, on the other hand, going into the attack, would very much like to have a clean, almost a clean slate, so to speak. 3-3 would pretty much mean to start from 0. But again, it's Cafe, a map, when played properly, when played correctly, can be pretty defender-sided. Jackson, the meanwhile, is going to be putting down his ADS as the Jaeger, that is, of course. Those grenades need to be stopped, of course. No Wamai play from the side of Decoy Dreams yet, as far as I'm aware. No Wamai play from them in the 6 rounds we've had so far on this defense. They've been pretty, shall we say, pretty insistent on playing the Mira, and it's worked out for them for a couple of rounds. So having the Mira back in play should be a good idea. Yes, but will they be able to capitalize on it remains to be seen. Mac Daddy playing the Doc this time, of course. Third floor bar means that he doesn't have to worry about Bandit. Only having a mute will do, and that is Red Wolf right there playing that SAS operator. Holding down the mirror window right here on the white stairs corridor is going to be important, but he's going to need a bit of support, mind you. One on the white stairs itself and a little bit on white stairs corridor, because that dock can be pushed pretty hard, especially if the attackers play their cards right and go in through the angles that the mirror window cannot see, the blind spots, if you will. Meanwhile, Jax is all the way down on the first floor. Interestingly enough, decided, all right, let's try and find whoever we can if they go for a push from the first floor, as we have Red Wolf sitting on the white stairs in the meanwhile as well. Right now, of course, St. Clan are going to be focusing on droning, finding where everything is, but mind you, Decoy Dreams right now are being just slightly predictable, given they have pretty much the same setup that they have had every time they've gone to third floor bar. Sammy Max, in the meanwhile, he knows for a fact that there's a mute on the white stairs as the marks come in, but will the mute go for the peek? He might go for a C4 toss that could connect, but will he? Doesn't look like it. He's just going to make his escape, slithering away to the other side of the window. Sammy, he doesn't know exactly where Red Wolf is playing, and that could play to Red Wolf's advantage if he were to go for this peek. But I don't think he will. He's just going to be sitting down in white stairs, requesting a little bit of help, and Jax is here to support. So is, of course, Mac Daddy. Crew in the meanwhile holding down, the other mirror window that is on Cocktail Lounge itself. Meanwhile, the East Rappel is in from the Capitao. That is your man Banshee, and he's going to light up the dock, but he's going to get headshot for his trouble. And that is Mac Daddy with a beautiful connect onto the bandana of the Capitao that was just peeking over the windowsill. And of course, being the dock, he's going to be able to heal himself all the way back up. Well, not quite, saving his last stim pistol, deciding not to overheal himself, but he's going to be able to heal himself back up to quite a bit, or pretty much back up to 95 HP. Which will give him a good deal better of a chance. And oh, he's gonna light up Real, not quite. He does a bit of damage to Real, but nothing too much being done. He knows that there's a push happening from the white stairs. Shots being fired towards him, and the Nomad will find him finally. The dock goes down, and that is refrag for the Capitao, but Red Wolf is here to refrag onto round. It's a game of refrags, and right now, Sane Clan are not in a good situation to be in with less than 26 remaining. They have to go for this 3 versus 4 push. They have to get the plant down, and so far, they have not been able to make their headways in. Less than 10 seconds remain, and now it is literally now or never, but Extreme with the mirror one is going to find one. Twitch is here to refrag onto the mute, but oh, Sammy actually finds 2. That's Jackson Red Bull, but Crew's going to down Ninja in the meanwhile, and that is the diffuser down. Yes, it is. The time is ticking away, and it will. And Decoy James with the brilliant hold right there, reading into what the side of St. Clan wanted to do, will be able to shut them down, especially with the dock taking out the Capitao early. No smokes and no firebolts remaining for the attackers. They had to make do with what they had, and what they had was not enough. Round 7 roll swap is in play, and of course both teams will be switching their roles, but the score is 3-3 in one's favor. All right, 3-3 in nobody's favor, as Extreme is going to go out of the Thermite into the Montaigne, and Sammy is going to go out of the Jaeger, out of the Legion into the Jaeger, that is. Interesting decision to pick the Montaigne, as the site, of course, is going to be third floor bar once again. Looks like we're going to be staying at the roof for just a bit. Foxy? All right, so looks like we are back. We were always here, of course. We didn't exactly go anywhere. But yeah, round 7, roll swap in play, 3-3 is the scoreline, and well done to both teams to get to this point without too much of a hassle. Round is going to be playing the Mira, but it's going to be setting things up differently from the looks of things. One Mira inside of washrooms, not sure where the other one's going to go, but he is also bringing with him, the proximity alarms. Interesting gadget right there. I believe Ninja's going to have a couple as well, so that's going to make 4 proximity alarms on the castle and the Mira, which is pretty big right there. The proxy alarm is shaping up to be quite the gadget for competitive Rainbow Six. How useful it's going to be still remains to be seen. Its full impact hasn't been felt yet, but something tells me it's going to be very, very impactful indeed. The Monty in play from Extreme, of course, is another thing that I'm very interested to see in how they do this. Looks like there might be a white stairs push coming in. As there we go, the Monty's going to break down the white stairs door, make a little bit of noise while doing it, but Extreme, he knows what he's doing, I assume. And so does the side of Decoy Dreams, as they need to get this push in. The white stairs window is going to be blown open. Yes, it is. Ninja's going to hear that. He's going to fall back. He was trying to rotate down there, but as the flashbangs are being thrown in, it's not going to find him. Another is thrown in. Is it going to find him? No, it's not. It went too far into the hallway. There is an upside down rappel that he's got to be careful of right now. Ninja is peeking. He's holding this down just for the time being. Wamai is being played in the dark spot as well. As no, what a peek from the castle. Mac Daddy goes down. Ninja on top of the planks, but now the Montaigne is here. And more shots are being fired as Real is going to find Crew in the meanwhile. And there goes another one. That's Extreme on the board. The Monty's down, and so will the Zofia go down on the rappel. What is happening to Decoy Dreams? The attack just not working out, and Jax on the brown stairs will face the music from Sammy Max. And that is going to give the side of Saint Clan their first defensive round. Round 7 goes to them. And oh boy, what a round to begin defending for the side of the blue team.
The side of that is Saint Clan, they've definitely got up the advantage nice and easy. And now going to the defending reading room and fireplace. Alright, interesting. Going to round 7 in the reading fireplace. They've still got the side of kitchen remaining, but I don't blame them. You know, that is something they want to employ. And more importantly, we're getting to see a Mira getting played on this map. Usually it is a ban, but now this time around they will be having that. So going into this matchup, definitely something that I was not expecting to see coming up, but we will see that, and the emphasis on Mira is done to perfection as well. Around the man playing Mira, he's going to place one of those down, one of the back mirrors down on the side of Laundry. Real comes in with reinforcements of his own. Got the Jaeger playing above, Banshee that is. He's going to make sure that all or any push that is happening on the top floor will get stalled, but like Blackjack was wondering a few rounds ago, do we have a Vamai and the Jaeger combo coming up? And we actually don't. I am super not. Never mind. Well, we will see Sammy Max come up with the dock instead. The Jaeger, though, played by Banshee. Well, we still do have the Mozzie come up. Quite interestingly, it's not usually a pick seen in the recent days, but looks like the teams in qualifiers like to play Mozzie quite a bit. And I don't blame them. He's a nice operator, mind you, but the kind of utility that he used to offer compared to utility that he is offering, not something that, you know, not a trade-off you want in your pocket. You know, there's other options now that the new proximity alarms have come up as well, and Mira will be playing the proximity alarm. She's not going to seek for and play. All right, very interesting. So yeah, he's not even deployed them. I wonder why. No shield being employed in the dark spot that Banshee will be playing on. That means he's got to be very careful in terms of how he intends to peek this angle. Let's see. Still waiting. Make that into a conversion or not with the carbine in hand. The Rappel game is on. It's going to be looking at that little peak angle that he's got for himself. And a very, that's a pixel spot that he's trying to hold on. That is exactly what the spot is called as well. A pixel spot, because you get a pixel angle made. A drone comes in, 2 of them come in and get claimed by the Jaeger. 3 of them come in and get claimed by as well. Not a great drone economy from the side of Decoy Dreams, got to give them that. But anyways, 4th comes in, but that's the other end of the man. Making his way through Freezer while the push from the side of the attack has already happened. Making their push inside slowly, very steadily, everybody's up top. But that is exactly why you don't stack up. Real is going to find a double kill. Jax and somebody else went down. That is Extreme. That's your Thermite. Just clears off the board. The deployable cam is what gave the position, but Jaeger is here to get another frag, but Red Wolf very quick to the trigger is going to find another refrag back. Baghdadi will be trying to find any strays that happen to go down, but the push has already happened, and now Mozzie has gone back very safe and sound. Back onto site. Wheel will be watching this angle. He might as well pick the head off the Nomad any moment. Now he's going to do exactly that. A triple kill for the Mozzie comes in, but Red Wolf, in fact, is not having any of it. He's going to find a frag. He knows there's a Mira playing right below him. Could use the lifelines, to make an angle. That's a soft panel that you're seeing. The floorboard is soft, but no, it's not something that Red Wolf wants to employ. Going to get the diffuser, and I believe he's going to try and attempt going on previously. That is the fight that happened on the side of a fireplace. But no, the drone works come up first. Information trade-off maximum. Gonna make sure that he's not noticed Reed is playing awfully close to the fireplace area. The drone works being done on the other side of the map, and that's why Zofia has got to be very careful in terms of how she intends to push this. The stuns come in. Will Real be able to convert this into a frag or not? There's another defender waiting. For everybody else, in fact, waiting to make this into a conversion. Everybody eyeing the same angle, but there's a rotate that has come in, and the Mira will be first one to spot it, but not stop it, because the push from Zofia has already been stopped by the clock. Putting by the clock, the defenders definitely putting that round on board as well. Pain Clan playing amazingly well. 5-3 is the scoreline. Decoy Dreams off the back of some very typical mistakes, very small ones. Let's see if they'll be able to pick up the pace or not as we proceed to round 9. 5-3 is the score.
5-3 is the score, and Sang Clan right now are really taking advantage of everything they have at hand, mind you. As yep, it's just the advantage in place for them. Excuse me, I tumbled over my words just a little bit right there, but Anyway, coming back to the match at hand, first floor kitchen is going to be the side down from second floor reading. A little bit of an interesting play there from Saint Clan, deciding not to go to kitchen first, deciding to try and bamboozle the side of the attack by going into by going to reading first, and that will of course be the play that got them that round. When as we have a quick look at the scoreboard right here, Banshee with 10 kills for himself, doing really well, as is Real and Sammy Max with 7 and 8 respectively, while for the side of DD we've got Mac Daddy on 9 and Crew with 6. The man who got the clutch way back in round 1 unfortunately hasn't quite shown up to the level of his teammates, so to speak, in the rest of the match. Meanwhile, we've got rotates being set up by the castle, one by the bar wall, the first floor bar wall, that the door next to which is castled off again. Just losing my train of thought for just a second. Do excuse me, but though my magnets coming out inside of VIP as well, looks like Sang Clan really know the kind of hold they want to make. Although that shield could maybe use a little bit of tweaking. I'm sure that's fine. I'm pretty sure the Wamai that is Real knows exactly where he's put that down without any issues whatsoever. As a round is actually going to get Jax in the meanwhile. Well then, that's a pretty big kill right there. The buck is down, and looks like that was from the main door. And Jax, unfortunately, will not be influencing this round any farther, as the buck at that, who could have done so much soft breach for his team, he's not going to be in play, as the bakery push from the side of Decoy Dreams has taken a huge hit, but the Doc has managed to pull back for the time being, leaving bakery to the side of the attack. And there's the thermite here. Thermite's in. He's going to go for this breach any second now, but there could be a push from prep room. Daku knows this, and he's going to be holding down bakery from bakery into prep room for the time being with the Zofia. Red Wolf was going to be droning, but Crew looks like he wants to push in, and he will. He's going to be seen, and the Doc will take that kill. Unfortunately, not seeing the Doc behind the bomb, as the Thermite has not gone for the soft breach. Yes, he actually went for a peek, and unfortunate for Extreme, but there's round. The man has been getting all the kills this round as well. And unfortunately, this is not looking good in terms of the manpower. And there goes the Doc again! The 4th kill, the quad kill is in from this round. And will he find the ace? The Nomad comes in for the peak. The Doc wants to go, but no, Sammy's here to deny him. The Bandit from out of nowhere is gonna find Mac Daddy. And unfortunate for the Doc, who was doing so well, his ace will be denied. But what a peek from Sammy Max, and what a round, pun intended, coming out from the Saint Clan. They have absolutely taken the board from the side of Decoy Dreamers. 6-3 is the scoreline right now in round 10. We are on match point.
Well, Decoy Dreams definitely They played that awfully bad. That was not the push that I was expecting them to make. No breach on the prep room wall to watch for a possible push up. Everybody pushed up the single doorway, walking into the crosshair of the dock, straight up. Why would somebody do that? That was so not the play, Decoy Dreams. I hope you go back to the squad, reassess what just happened. That is not how you approach a map on competitive siege. No go. That's a no go. Sane Clan will be walking away with the match point though. Will they walk away with this match is the real question. And the way the match turned out so far is definitely something that I feel Siege Clan will walk away with. There's just not enough patience from the side of Decoy Dreams. You know, they're not implying enough ability. They're not getting enough work done. Got so many utility ops. You got the IQ, you got the Zofia, you got the Capita, you got the Nomad,
10 seconds left.
you got the Thermite of all people, and he decided to peek the dog. Why would somebody do that? Go take the top for control, make sure the bandit is not bandit tricking, and then attempt the breach. That's how Rainbow Six Siege competitive works. No emphasis, what is costing them, and it's just not well done. Got to give them this. It's constructive criticism, but yeah, it might sound rude. That's how it works. You've got to pick this up. Come on, but Dreams. Is definitely not the play. Every single person from the single doorway into prep room door, not something I was expecting anybody to do. In fact, walking into the matches today, and in fact, that round just happened to open my eyes wide open. As you can, I think you can sense that from my voice as well. We will be seeing Daku make his way. He's got the RED in his hands. He's make sure that any electronics will get sputtered out, any and all, in fact. But I don't think this is exactly a great meta to work with either. That Ron displays over here on the solo wall of the cocktail area. Got a good rotation to make up as well. Let's see if we will be moving in with that or not. But definitely, if I was on the side of Sane Clan, I would definitely put Round once again on the dock. He played amazingly well. And if I was Baba Gusta, I would possibly be singing the Florida song that has Round as a keyword in it. Anyways, Ninja is going to find a frag onto Krudaku. That's a very early frag indeed. Once again, IQ takes the fall. Seeing Extreme make the breach happen and a little methodical here, definitely. I was concerned about that C4. I was just about to talk about it. You know, I was like, I'm a little concerned. And the moment I said that, the C4 blew up. Rida way back up, and the Crouch Mia comes in. This little bathroom area that they've got for themselves. But the castle barricades are what are stopping the side of the attackers. They're trying to make the push happen. There's not enough room to work with. Extreme is getting shot on, not sure from where. And that is actually from all the way from the side of Freezer. A really good angle being employed by the castle, but he's gonna have to fall back. Somebody playing on the side of the windows. Does he go for the run out? Oh, Ninja wants this. He wants this frag so bad. Anything to get it. But the Captain's already moved away, and I think the castle knows that. Magdaddy Mima is going to find a kill onto Banshee. Extreme very low on HP though. Still, Ninja is still in the play. Oh, the headshot comes in from Jackson. Like I said, that's not exactly a great meta to play on. And yes, the run out did come in, but the refrag is right back in because of this Claymore. Seeing the plan go down from Extreme, meanwhile, Pete is going to stop the plan, and that's the diffuser down. He's going to get another. The Bandit is going to find two bodies. Does he find the third? That's Zofia laying up inside the bathroom. This is everything on Red Wolf right now. He's got a plus. It's on 1 versus 2. He's not going to spot the Bandit. He's going to get that frag anyway. What a nice headshot trace. He's not going to find the other THG, and rather than Sane Clan walk away with this victory. 7-3, I believe that is. Yes, indeed. What a play from this team. Definitely amazingly played, Sane Clan. Akabao deserve this victory. Well and good. But mine going to be taking the MVP. That is Banshee. Good play from everybody. They had their own shining moments. I've got to give them that. But Decoy Dreams, personally, on a very personal level, knowing these players, knowing them out of the community as well, I am very disappointed the way they played that. Just not their day, I believe. Let's see. Going ahead, how things will turn out. But that's just a good night for them, at least as of now for season 4 qualifiers. We'll be coming back with season 5 qualifiers next month as well. But now we will be coming back with another match, and that is going to be Esports facing off Donley's Esports in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. kick. That's the ash of the board. Water will be meeting and crossing parts along with the road. Well, look at that. The Bandit is here watching that, trying to peek on rather. Darkside is here to get that refrag in, but that's not enough to equalize the man count. I've got to be very careful from the peak from the surface. And Everybody goes down to pick that shot. Get a shot somehow onto the attacker, and then read from Yakova is here. The Bandit. Oh boy. Strong kick, yes he will. Does he find anybody? No, he wants a free fight and he's going to fall back. He's not going to connect the second shot as well. Fall, press both of them, and he's going to get him away. So, I think he's making his way back up. Unless T-Boy once again he comes up, money goes down, but the refrag is here right back in from Spidey. And that's a double kill so far for the Himana so in this round. And he's got himself a nice ass shot to help him walk into the soft creep, but the allies here to beat them on the motto. They're not actually going to care about it. Spidey time just straight up walking in, but Oxy's going to lose that part of the air. It's all on the Spidey time. Spidey time gets a triple kill for himself. Can he get two more? He gets one. Almost a full kill. Does he get the eight? Is the real question. Spidey time so far he's getting all the kills on the board for this team. He needs 5 seconds and a frag. Does he find the yellow? He doesn't know where she's playing. She gets her out. Whoa! He is the end. Spidey, oh my god!
Went for a peek, wasn't able to find anybody. Instead, a drone saw him as he's gonna go for the vertical angle, but no, Dipjol's just too good. And Skeefy is gonna go down. That is unfortunately how proceedings are gonna happen. And it's a hatch drop onto blue and a rush towards side from the side of Valiance. Archangel spawns Crisscross. Darkseid goes down as well. It's all down to Warhead to do anything about this. Will he be able to? No, he's actually downed and taken out, as it's all down to Angrybot to do something about this. Time required for the counter defuse. Angrybot, of course, giving enough time for his team to confer, but he's going to go down to the ad.
That's really strong. You've got something on your hands. Etiban is going to make his way inside the map and get a quick frag onto the player playing on 90. He's going to spot the Valk and he's going to get another shot. Lancer's going to go down in the process, and Etiban's going to get 2 as a C4 comes out from the side of Stoneheart. That's going to get Lancer and Invalid off the board. As Etiban is sitting inside, and he's going to get Stoneheart as well. This guy's just walking in. He's
hopefully from the rotation from the diffuser the defender's trying to make, and Nani on the other hand will eventually take out Roskill. Raksan will be there to take out Tusker, eventually getting an axis here, but Nani on the meanwhile gets a quarter kill. He just needs one more kill for the ace, and there you have it, boys. Virtual 5 Esports with Nani making an ace and quite making an entry frag as well as a good place there.
Gone down, as Athar was not going to be paying attention, as it's all down to their Tamar in a 1v3 to clutch this out. So he has some time on his side. He has some calls from his drones, I believe, as he is going to go for the repel. His call has been, his position is known. Dhanu is going to be there. He's not going to be able to contest that. Melo is also going to peek him, who's going to lose his life, as Diffuse is going down from Raksan, but no Death Hammer is going to be there to take him out. So
but nope, 6-9 goes down. That's the sledge, and that is another huge kill. A lot of more utility that has just been taken out from Never Diamonds' arsenal. Yeager's gonna find another one somehow. He's still alive inside of Cigar Lounge. Cobra doing so much damage for his team. He's gonna go for the jump out. Will he find one more? No, he won't. And he will be cleaned up onto by Mojo, but there's another one, and the Doc gets taken out by Mojo as well. Mike cleans up onto one, but the Bang Name comes out, and that is a quick double kill from Veneno, as looks like level 0. All they wanted to do was jump out.
Sparko meanwhile gets caught up by Hasib. That's a Jaeger once again. Coming back alive. He's gonna spot the Nomad. Look at that shot from Hasib. What are you doing? The Jaeger gets that frag. What an amazing run out from Hasib, and the Jaeger is gonna convert that in fact. Influential for Mercy so far. But at this pace, he's got to get spotted out. He's going to get a frag. That's one kill. He's going to find another. Yes, he will. And a one tap. Hasib with the clutch comes in. 4 frags and a quad kill clutch from the man. I'm not sure. Oh boy, EX7 coming with the big, and he's going to claim the life of my 7. It's all out of Ninja Freak in a 1 versus 2. He's got to find the Mozzie, and he's got to find the Whack. Everybody will be solo at HP. He can even make this happen if he wants to. But the real question is, will he be able to do that or not? He has some cover for himself. Will be attempting the plan, and he'll be sticking it apparently. now he's gonna find the Valkyrie. He doesn't know where the monster is playing. He's gonna reattempt the plan, but this is going to be a bait plan most possibly. But the P comes in and Ninja Freak comes in with the 1 versus 2 clutch from the side of Mercenaries.
A bit of damage as well as he was going to be coming out. Poseidon has taken one. Beat took another one actually. Make that a 2v2 right now. Make that a 1v2. It's all of a sudden down to Hasib, the castle. But do they get the plant off? Yes, they do. Beat is going for it, but he will be denied. Hasib with the play in the strategic position that he was in is going to deny the Thermite from going for the plant. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the W Black Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege Season 4 Qualifiers, powered by LG Ultragear in association with ACT Fibernet, Zotac Gaming, and Games The Shop. I'm your host, Blackjack, and joining me is my co-host, Sam and Foxy, once again, as we are here for the second game of Day 2 of Qualifiers. Havoc Esports will be taking on Dauntless Esports on the map of Villa. Fingers crossed we're not going to see Clubhouse all day, but, you know, just a little bit of hope, you know, isn't a bad thing, right, guys? I'm sure you'll agree with me. Even though we do joke around about it being the Clubhouse League, we've joked around. I've made posts on it myself, but you know, just to tone down the amount of Clubhouse would be a good idea. We do have auto map bans coming in towards the division stages of the season, and that should be very, very interesting indeed. But right now, we've got the game between Havoc and Dauntless. And it should be very exciting indeed. We're just waiting on, of course, Havoc Esports as they are changing all of the skins on their operators back to default. Some, of course, I'm pretty sure they did most of them beforehand. And there we go. The ready is in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the match beginning on Villa. Havoc versus Dauntless is underway.
All right, let's get into this match, guys. Havoc Esports facing off Dauntless in the second day of the qualifiers. That is, in fact, this is which game today? I mean, today's second game, but on the totality, right? This is game on stream. All right. So, the sixth game for the qualifiers, second game of today. Obviously, we've got two more coming up, mind you, guys. Don't go anywhere. There's a lot of siege action. We've got packed non-stop. 6 days a week for you for the entirety of 2 more months. Well, that being said, we'll be looking at the bans here. A very interesting ban. Look at that. The Nomad gets banned up on the Goyo as well. Havoc Esports have come prepared. The way that they're coming up with these specific bans is definitely something that I love to see, because will happens to be a map that happens to have such a huge emphasis in terms of how Nomad and Goyo can get used. Mira will get taken off the board as well. Thatcher, pretty much a standard ban. Thatcher is a new Jackal, if you'd ask me, in competitive speech. But yeah, then again, Thatcher ban, very obvious, at least from the side of Dauntless Esports, as they'll be the ones starting off on defense. As, well, let's say a quick look at both these rosters. Crystal Energy, Acid, Captain Raihan, Nightwing, and Starkey on the side of Havoc Esports, while we have a Vidway, Bang, Noctis, Sinking Donut, and Hussein on the side of Dauntless Esports. A very very formidable roster. In fact, Dauntless Esports from back in the day, they've been in and around quite a bit, in fact, and I still remember back in the day when I used to be a competitive player, I would play against them, and it's a good squad. You know, I've got to give them that. It's an amazing squad, in fact. Let's see if they'll be bringing that amaze balls play today in this game or not, and that is definitely something that I would love to see. You know, going ahead, because here's the thing. They happen to qualify here. They will be going to Division 3. And the Division 3 spots, mind you, they're not very accommodating. You've got to fight against, let me do the math here. That's 57 teams in the entirety of the region. You've got to win against them, against 57. 57, that's right. And not every single one, obviously. It's not a round robin. It's a single elimination bracket.
10 seconds left.
Off of them and make it the top 3. Only the top 3 from this qualifiers will be getting a spot in Division 3. That means it is, boy oh boy, the competition is at the maximum level, and you would expect it. I mean, this is indeed the largest league that the region has. So competition is going to be on a similar level as well. We'll be seeing an extended drone hold come out from the side of Sophie and Statutory as well. And look at this angle being employed. That is sinking donut. We'll be watching this. Really good. Good strategy. That does imply a little bit too much on the frag power. But I don't doubt Dauntless's frag power even for a second. Let's see if that is going to be something. Going ahead. And Nightwing. Making sure that he's getting his... he's just looking for any run as well. Captain Raihan will be playing... he's playing the Jackal. Alright, you want to bring out the Jackal on Willa. I don't blame you. It happens to be a very notorious map when it comes to roamers, and it's just something that you want to be working with. Off to a slow start from the side attack, while Kofi has already made his way downstairs. Do the attackers know that the site is not... Oh, I think they're confused. You bring a Zofia and the IQ downstairs. Clear utility. I think they're very confused in terms of what the site is. Oh boy. The site is here, guys. I get it. You know, if they're trying to push on the side, on horizontal push, but sending two defenders down below, attackers down below, that is not something you should see happen. And like I said, very good angle for sinking donut to work with. He's gonna find a frag. Does he find another? No, you want a little bit of a control peak coming in from him. Nothing to convert, at least as of now. Gonna spot the head of the gridlock, but no conversion so far, like I said. Still holding that very strongly, saying we'll be peeking that little window that he's got for himself as well. The gridlock has already made its way inside, I believe. Nightwing, it'll be inside, yes, he's inside the closet as well, and Brian is taking a lot of heat, and the Doc is going to get spotted out. Thinking Don wants to pick this fight, but he's got to pick it in his advantage. Does he know there's a gridlock waiting for him? Watching that angle. There's a Jackal to worry about as well, but the wrong peek comes in from the Doc, and that is exactly what the gridlock is going to punish him. And now the push from Avidway is here, and Jaeger's going to get another frag. Look at this. Frag Frenzy comes out. They start to get a frag onto Avidway, and now they're abandoned. And on the side of Trophy and Saturatory has come in. I believe this is the moment where the attackers have realized that this is not the site, and the site is on the side of the other area of the map. Or maybe they were just wanted to employ their... Sure, I don't know. It's just my speculation. It's just that you had a little too much emphasis, you know. That's all I mean. And the IQ comes in. He's going to find a fact Sarki with an amazing shot on the Noctis, but he's going to take the fall. Nobody can stand against it, but that'll be Hussein getting the frag instead with the MP5K. And Hussein to finish it up with another kill onto Captain Raihan. Unless Esports will be walking away with round 1 off the back of some amazing time that they happen to expend, in fact, for the attackers on the other side of the map. That is the first round on board for the defensive team here. 1-0 is the scoreline, and we'll be proceeding to round 2.
What a way to begin the match indeed. Dauntless Esports are doing very well on round 1. They did lose a couple of bodies, but it was nowhere near enough from the side of Havoc Esports, so to speak, to actually win the round. Meanwhile, Dauntless Esports, they did very well. They've got the ball rolling for themselves as... Looks like Hassan is going to be forced to six-pick out of the Malusi into a different operator as we're moving to second for trophy and statutory, primarily because, of course, since this is only Operation Steel Wave, the very season that Malusi and Ace have been released to Rainbow Six Online, they are banned for this first season of their deployment into the team of Rainbow Six. Another thing that has changed since last night, the last night update that was Year 5 Season 2.1 patch, is the fact that the echo bug, which allowed him to basically see through floors with his drone if the ceiling the echo drone was stuck to was thin enough, that bug has been patched, excuse me, of course. And Avidwi is going to be employing the echo with that in mind, and you should be able to use this nice and easily, excuse me, as yeah, the echo now is available. But on the other side, of course, lots of skins for that matter have been banned in R6 competitive. You know, anything that is not part of the pilot program skins or a certain other subset of skins. Actually, I kind of forget which ones were allowed, but elite skins especially are no longer allowed in competitive Rainbow Six, which is why you'll see a lot of default skins here and there coming out from a lot of teams for that matter. Although I'm not sure what skin Echo is running. I couldn't really see it, although I'm pretty sure Echo's default skin isn't blood red, so to speak. With that being said, we're going to be moving into this second round from both these teams. Havoc Esports, of course, have to make sure that they do not waste as much time as they did in round 1, going into the push towards site. And in the meanwhile, Dauntless Esports, of course, they will be sitting pretty comfortable. Of course, Trophy Statutory is the site, or even if they have expended quite a bit on Aviator and Games Room as well. So it should be quite interesting indeed. Singing Donut just holding down an Aviator right now, just making sure that he has all the angles he needs. He's face checking a lot of angles right now. If there was an attacker anywhere nearby, probably would have been decked by this time, but so far he has not been. He's going to be sitting here in Aviator. Very safe, actually. There is no push coming in towards him, as he could, in fact, even go for the long angle out of the study room window all the way towards the bedroom balcony. Because again, there is nobody here. He's going to go for it, in fact, and not see anyone off the peak that he did. He's setting up the door of office for a run out, as Thermite went for a hard breach as well. Looks like he was impact tricked out, and he might get impact tricked again. Yes, he will be. Unfortunate for Acid, but the Thermite has been impact tricked by the Maestro, and very well done by Bang to get the Thermite's hard breach denied completely for them. And that leaves, of course, very little opportunity for the side of the attackers to actually get in towards the side. Meanwhile, Zofia is taking a vertical fight with the smoke, but he's not going to win that for now. He's not going to find the smoke, so to speak, as the smoke is trying to take a fight onto the repeller of Astronomy window as well. The Thermite slowly closing in, and there we go. The smoke is actually down, and now the Echo's going to come in for the peak. There's 3 operators towards Astronomy. In fact, one from the stairs, one inside the bathroom, and one from the window. And Avidwi is going to find Crystal Energy. Meanwhile, Hassan's been down. He's still down. That is, he's the smoke, of course. But is the upside down repel going to be spotted? What a connect from Avidwi. He needs one more, but he will not be able to connect as the Thermite gets the kill. But he gets refragged onto by Bang. It's now a 2v4. Well, a 2v3, technically speaking. The smoke is down, of course, as Nightwing and Stark have to make something happen from the play of this 2 versus 3 right now. Noctis gets lit up, but there is the IQ. He gets 1. Will he get 2? Yes, he will. The double kill from him has made it effectively 2v1, all down to Sinking Donut. Will he find the Echo? Not quite. The shots are fired through the shelf he's sitting at, and Acid will be the, excuse me, was that Starkey the one to get the kill? Looks like it was. I didn't quite catch the kill feed right there, but the attackers have won round 2, and well played to them. They couldn't go for the hard breach, but they are able to go for the kills instead, fragging out of their minds to get round 2 on board for themselves. Round 3 is in play.
3 will be in play indeed, and look at the play from the side of the attackers there. That came down to the very last moment. In fact, the very final second. It's essentially been a frag frenzy for both these teams. They're trying to play for frags, but more importantly is the fact that they happen to put that on board with almost little to no time left. I've got to give kudos to Havoc Esports for that. Pulling that off. You know, the way the match turned out to be, you know, so much time being wasted. The denial happened from Dauntless Esports perfectly as well, you know. They got the impact trick done perfection, and the way it looked like the push wasn't really in the favor of them. But everybody from the side of Dauntless Esports was too invested into watching a single angle. They did not have enough information from where Starkey was coming in. Starkey came up with an amazing flank from the side. Atlantic picked up a frag, a very easy frag, the easiest frag possibly in his lifetime. That is onto the Wamai. Then the follow-up onto the Maestro. Return onto a 1 versus 2, and Havoc does not give up at such a moment. Really well played and a really good execute coming in for the side of the attackers. So let's see if they'll be able to keep that up as we move ahead on to round 3. Sinking Dawn will be able to bring out the Wamai once again. And Noctis is going to be playing the Legion, alright. Just making sure that it's not all the while more pleasant to walk around this map, at least if you're an attacker. Crystal Energy is got the Zofia out. Acid will be playing the Thermite once again. Nightwing once again on the Gridlock. Looks like the Gridlock emphasis as the substitute for the Nomad is a good choice indeed. Just to have it for that once again. Alright, Blackjack, for some reason, my gut feeling tells me this match is going to be one hell of a cracker because I think this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Let's see.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely do agree with you on that one, Foxy. It definitely will be, looks like it will be very close indeed. 1-1, of course, being the scoreline. Early round, of course, early game, so not much of a indicator there. As we saw, Guman be thrown out by the Legion. The second first trophy is, of course, the site of choice again from the side of the defenders, but they have to be careful of the plays coming in from Havoc Esports because Havoc might just read into what they're doing while Hussein 1 HP, he knows that there's somebody outside the door. Will he find him? No, he won. The Zof is going to win that. Unfortunate for Hussein. He was a little too late on the reaction. And will the legs be shot out? Yes, it will. Noctis is going to go down. However, Stark is the one who takes that kill instead. The Legion goes down to both the Zofia and the IQ peeking up at the same time. Looks like the Omai inside of Vault, he might be pushed. Actually, there's nobody in his vicinity right now except for on the office door. That's the IQ right there. And that is Stark. He's going to find him. No, he's not. As if Whitby finds Acid as well. That's a very good couple of kills. That's the Thermite and the IQ off the board. As now Crystal Energy has got to fight a fight on 2 fronts, one from inside the trophy and one from the Aviator door. He's got to be careful as there's somebody sitting inside of Aviator, the Maestro, but no, the Maestro had no idea that there was a push happening and he peeked a bit too late as his Crystal's going to peek in. Shots were fired behind him. He's got to be careful right now as he's very wildly swinging around. The IQ's going to see the smoke a little late, but he's still going to get it. Captain Rayhan with the kill, and now the plant has to go down as the Hibana will go for it. It's all down to Sinking Donut. The marks are coming off next to him. Will he see the push happening? He will. He spots the operator to the breach, but he's given away his position, and there's the shots in from Trophy as Crystal Energy will be the man to get that kill. And the gridlocks are going off in the background. The track stingers, that is, going off in the background. Secure the round for the side of the attackers. Havoc Esports doing really well off the back of a loss of round 1. Rounds 2 and 3 going to them. And unfortunately, Dauntless looks like they seem to have lost the play just slightly.
Alrighty then, Dauntless. Looks like they're having a little bit too much of they're just chilling around the map. They're not taking this the way we're seeing the attackers take this. I wouldn't really say that, no. I'm just kidding around. Because the fact that Dauntless had another extensive roam hold not work for them. They had to make sure that they got themselves back in time. The frag from Vamai would have mattered. That is onto the IQ, of course, if he happened to make that push back into the side on time. Not able to hold the side despite having an illusion. Something you don't see happen usually, but that just happened. And that is exactly why I said Havoc Esports have come prepared. More than that, they've come more than just prepared. You did see the bans come out from them as well. They've got the Gridlock as an alternative working for them because they happen to ban Nomad themselves. They happen to ban Goyo because Goyo is being employed so much on a map like Villa. They want to take away that advantage from the defender straight up, as winning attack on Villa is going to be your it's your saving grace. You know, you have to win maximum on the side of attack. We'll be making sure you essentially, when you happen to walk into halftime, you've got yourselves a nice advantage already working with. Thinking Donut being a little ecstatic, he's just too much energy filled in this man. The Doc is going to make sure that he gets himself a frag or two maybe. Let's see if he's going to do that or not. Oh boy, look at that. I might have a seizure looking at it. I'm just going to shift the cam somewhere else. Are we making sure he's getting enough rotations and lines aside established? You know, it's not all the way a paradise for the attackers to just walk in. There's bathrooms and bedroom area. Second Donut is very ecstatic. If he doesn't happen to find a kill here, I would be very disappointed. Definitely a lot. It'll just be one of my friends, you know, who happens to think he's godly, but he's not. Just kidding. Thinking a very formidable player, in fact. Let's see if he's going to find a frag or not. Oh, he's going to spot the gridlock, but that's not enough. The shots don't connect. Gonna have to fall back. Let's see if he's still going to get him or not. The drone comes in. Might as well get a frag here. The way it looks like, the positioning, and the way he's very confident gunfight. Let's see if that is the case or not. Possible rotate has already come in from the attackers. They don't want to push over here, or do they? They've got the diffuser in hand as well. The 4-man push coming in from here. Where's the 5th man then? Wonder. Anyways, there's going to be one less man for the side of defenders, though. Big Platinum is going to claim the head up a bit way, while Noctis is going to get Crystal Energy. That's a Zofia off the board. And I believe I was playing awfully close to the side of landing. Oh, yes, he's going to get taken up by Starkey. Look at that peek from the IQ as well, but he's going to get lit up. Meanwhile, in the process, it's all on a sinking donut who's alone over here, because you need somebody to play on side. I mean, that's a given at this point. Watching this angle on a prone peak, he's going to spot the head. Oh, he's going to claim that head as well. Trying to find another frag. No, Starkey's here to chime in once again. He's going to find the refrag back, and now the man count is in the advantage for the attackers. Bang and Hussein both will be on full HP. They've got utilities to work with as well. But will they be able to make that into a conversion or not? The Alda and the MP5K. MP5K did work in the first round of this match, and that is the only that this Esports have had so far. Will we see them take another one or not? That's a real question. A nice angle being applied all the way onto the 90 hallway, while Bang will be much emphasized on the bar because the plant is already going down. Oh, he's got a nice Maestro cam to work with as well, but the plant, I believe, is already gone down. Yes, it will. It's a little bit to go on the cams, and now it's a post-match situation. No, it's actually suddenly turning the favor of the defense because there's another down that has come up. It's all on Hibana, and Captain Rayhan has got to make this clutch happen in a 1 versus 2. The defuse is going down. That's a counter defuse from the Wamai, but he's going to get off of it at the right time. It's Alda and the Wamai 25K coming alive. He's going to get the knife. Does he get another? Yes, he will. What did I just see? The Hibana comes in with a 1 versus 2 clutch, and with the knife, the disrespect is real. Dauntless Esports are definitely not thinking this through. More than that, it was the Hibana walking away with this amazing victory. Oh boy, how Esports are definitely bringing the guns alive. Should I say, sending Dauntless Esports back in body bags. What a run coming in for the side of the attackers here. What a clutch from Captain Rayhan. Definitely, that is going in the highlight clip. Clip that, somebody.
What was the Maestro doing? Why did he continue to pre-fire even when the Hibana had pulled back from the bearing? All he had to do was hold an angle from the couch. Why was he at the door? Oh no, what a misplay from Dauntless Esports, completely losing the ball on the very good man advantage that they had. And Captain Rayhan would of course be very happy to take full advantage of this situation. And Havoc Esports continuing to take round after round for themselves. Oh no, Dauntless will definitely be kicking themselves after that one. He had 81 bullets in his mag. What happened? Questions we will never get the answer to, but what we do know, of course, is that round 4 went in the favor of Havoc Esports off of that brilliant double knife clutch of the very huge misplay of Dauntless Esports. The counter defuse was almost off. All Noctis had to do was hold down the doorway in whatever fashion he could. He lost the knife battle, and unfortunate, but even the Wamai lost his life. With that being said, round 5 is going to be in play, and Havoc Esports are going to be very ecstatic indeed, as Singing Donut looks like he's having some fun inside a statuary right now, taking the heads off one of them, actually. As, yeah, Dauntless has had to pick themselves up, really. They can't do anything about that round. They really couldn't do a whole lot about that round, so to speak. All they have to do is just pick themselves back up and move on. Win this round, win these next 2 rounds at the very least, giving themselves an equalized score count to go into on attack. Then again, Villa being the kind of map it is, it tends to swing wildly similar to the border, but on the odd day, it can be defender-sided. Today, however, Havoc Esports have turned it attacker-sided with the way they've been playing, and Dauntless Esports, once again, they're losing the play. They have to tighten up, and they have to pull up their socks. Indeed. Singy Donut playing inside the trophy is going to be... Well, actually, Hussein's going to be the one to find Captain Rayhan, taking him off the board. The man from the clutch from the last round will be taken off early this round. Indeed. Bang, holding down on the second landing next to the red carpet stairs. He's got to be careful right now because that line of sight can work both ways, of course. If anybody comes through there with an ACOG, say, an attacker that is, He might not live to tell the tale. Meanwhile, he hears a window breaking somewhere else in the map as Smoke is throwing his canisters all over the place. From the sounds of things, Avidwi holding down in towards Astronomy as, Avidwi's been down from below. That is the Zofia. Well done to him. And that is a down that the Doc has to worry about. Not quite, as Stark is going to find Singing Donut. And meanwhile, the Zofia is up. He will finally get that kill. And Avidwi goes down. The revive was not, unfortunately, in the favor of the side of Dauntless. Man count now in favor of the attackers. 4 versus 3 right now, as Bang, Noctis, and Hussein are all that's left for the side of Dauntless. Once again, all they have to do is sit back and chill inside the side. They have the Maestro for planted now. They've got the Wamai charges. They've got the ADSs. All they need to do is hold and not let Havoc Esports choose gunfights willy-nilly and get away with it. The Maestro's going to spot the...
Wait a minute, Blackjack. The Maestro running shotgun.
He has the Alda. All right. Okay. Yep. Thank you for that, Foxy. I actually didn't notice. I was focused on the game. However, the Maestro is running the Alda on his and the Iron Sights. Noctis is brave, but maybe just a little too foolish for that matter, as the breach on towards Vault has happened, and now utilities are coming in from the attackers. Is the plan going to happen from behind the Vault wall? As the Echo is going to lose the fight, so will the Planter, but the Jaeger gets refragged onto by the attackers. It's all down to Crystal Energy and Nightwing, and looks like they will be able to, because it's all down to the last man standing. Noctis, will he be able to deny the plant in time? No, he won. The Zophia's in, and the shotgun has to come out. He'll find one. Will he find the other? Gridlock is very low on HP. The Zofia is standing up. Does he know? Yes, he does. He sees it, gets the kill. But now he has to play against the Gridlock and the Track Stingers. Noctis, all he has to do is go for the counter defense and bait it, but Nightwing knows that that's going to happen. Again, a bait comes out. Noctis is holding. He's going to take a lot of shots, though. He's going to go for the counter defense, another bait, and now he's shooting. But will he find him? No, he won't. He will lose that. The aim was not where it needed to be. And the shotgun was used to almost great effect, but Noctis once again will be losing the ball, losing the round, this time much closer than before, but just not working out for him once again. Round 5 goes to the side of Havoc Esports out the back of that havoc happening inside the site indeed. And, yep, right now it is 4-1, very heavily in favor of Havoc Esports. Round 6 is in, last round before roll swap, I forgot to say that. And Hussein's gonna have to 6-pick out of the Melusi, of course.
Oh boy, Havoc Esports has definitely turned well onto an attacker-favored map. The way that they're playing this is amazing. The cleaning up on the roam as well. You saw the teamwork being done. The Zofia dislodging the smoke. They revived that cable from the Doc, dislodged the Doc's position. That give away the head of the Doc onto the IQ that was all the way on side of bedroom. If I may, on stream, that was such a beautiful cleanup from the attack onto the roamers. Esports have definitely come prepared, and that is what I love to see. I love to see a team come prepared, have their dry runs done, have their stuff sorted, have their plays on point, and that is what we're... Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Dauntless haven't done that. It's just that off the back of some conversation me and Blackjack were having before the match started, there's a little bit of a tad bit information that I just want to give out over here. The fact that you put in the hard work, it shows. But it looks like Sinking Donor is going to get caught out in that spawn peak. He goes out for another, but he's not going to find him. But you know, he's going to scrape the shoulder off Nightwing, definitely. But looks like Dauntless Esports have resorted to a very dire decision making here, because they need frags very badly. They're definitely not thinking that this is not going well for them, and aggression is something that you won't be employing. Too much over strategic. Sometimes, yeah, you want to be over strategic sometimes. That just bite you in the back. Let's see how that will turn out though. We'll still be seeing Vidwi hold on with the Legion. He's got the Legion mines to help him. Fire SMG. Does he claim anybody though? The drone works are coming in. I don't think he's gonna get spotted out. No, he hasn't actually. This might be very influential if Vidwi does go unnoticed. He did go unnoticed. That drone did not spot him. This might be the play that the Legion needs to make, and he will as well. No, he's gonna give away his position now with that pre-fire coming in, but he's still gonna find that frag on a Starkey. Really good one indeed. And you could take the fall. Bit of pre-fire comes in on the gridlock, but that's not to claim anything. Possible peek from the rest of the attackers will come in. The Hibana gets it down, and the out on Legion. 4-3, 4 versus 3, in fact, being established and not in the favor of Dauntless Esports right now. Noctis is still manning the drones that he's got for himself. Bang will be watching this angle all study on towards landing. As I take a quick look at the scoreboard, had no viewers, and look at the kill count being differentiated on the side of Havoc as well as Dauntless. Everybody's doing all the work, but Sarki, the man with the highest strikes, 8-4 is what he's going at right now. Let's see if we can find some more or not. At least not in this round. He's dead. But yeah, maybe in the rounds coming up. Noctis is still manning those drones. Bang is alright. Bang is actually chilling out. He's having a good time with the position that he's trying to hold. Crystal Energy will be making way up top from main stairs, while drone works will definitely be something paramount. You know, information speed off is going to be a very important factor for the side of attackers. Make this push happen, and yes, they will. Crystal Energy is going to claim the life of the woman. I was playing inside the main stairs, but there's another fight that the Zofia has to win, and she will lose that because there's a Bang to get that frag, and that will be the Carbine coming alive from the Jaeger. He's still playing in study. That means a challenge has to come in. He's going to find another one. Look at the recoil control on the man. He's going to find a headshot. He's not going to find anything else. There a little bit of a whiff shot came in, and that was the illusion mine that they were trying to get off. Noctis still trying to get this. Again, a similar plan denial technique, but did not work out for them. But he's still going to find the Thermite in the crossfire. Though, once again, it's Noctis versus Nightwing in the same spot, same situation, except this time around Noctis does not have the shotgun, and that is exactly why the man is going to win that clutch. Finally, Dauntless Esports have a little bit of a breathing room to work with. They get this second round on board with the counter defuse coming in from Noctis on the Maestro. 4-2 is the scoreline, and we be going to roll swap. Round 7, yeah. Blackjack, how is this match fared so far? In your words, please.
Well, round 7 roll swap is going to be underway, of course, Foxy. And to answer your question, this match has been absolutely fantastic. Havoc Esports, of course, still have the lead 2 rounds in their favor, of course, but those 2 rounds could very easily become no rounds at all, especially if the side of Dauntless have anything to say about it. But right now, Havoc are going to be going on defense, and with the way they've been able to exude so much map control, it should be very, very interesting indeed because of the way both these teams have been playing, excuse me. Second floor trophy and stature is going to be the side of choice once again, and this should be a very exciting round indeed. With that being said, round 7 is going to be in play as well, with everything we've seen so far, it is pretty much a roll swap, not of the truest account, of course, because, you know, if it were a 3-3, you know, if this were a 3-3 scoreline, then it would be a roll swap with the truest sense, because you're effectively starting from a fresh slate, a blank slate, if you will, going into the 7th round. But with the Doc in play from the side of Havoc Esports, Starkey playing that up with Captain Rayhan with the Echo in play, double denial, and to finish things off, Crystal Energy with the smoke. Actually, curiously enough, I just noticed, I don't think Dauntless actually played a smoke when they were defending, at least on the Aviator sites that they were going for. I think they played him once as back in, what was it, round 1, but then I don't think we saw a smoke again from the side of Dauntless. I'm not sure, of course, it's on stream, we'll have to go back and check that out later, but there was definitely a lack of a smoke towards the end of their defensive rounds. So that's an interesting observation right there, with the smoke being in play now, and of course with that beautiful black eye skin, I believe that is on the M590. Crystal Energy is going to be doing a lot of work for his team, and looks like he knows, at the very least, what he needs to do for the time being. Make those rotates, make those throwable holes. And Captain Rayhan, in the meanwhile, got his Echo drone pretty far away from sight, trying to find these attackers, of course. This is primarily why the Echo's second drone is in play, as he's actually seen one going towards office from Aviator. He's going to relay that information, but he's got to see that there's somebody in Fox window as well. That is the Zofia. Very, very close indeed. And looks like this is an attempted rush from the side of Dauntless, which will they be able to pull this off, though, however, because Hussein has taken a lot of damage off the info being traded from the Echo while sinking Donut. He's going to be finding the Echo one-on-one because of the way everything's going out. Looks like the smoke grenades are also in play as Sinky Donut wants to make this play happen. There's the Hibana by bedroom to try and find where these attackers are as well, as Echo has been scanned, his feed that is, from the Jackal. curiously enough, no bodies have been traded just yet as the shots are fired. The Ash takes a bit of damage, but the Echo has no idea where he's going, but Sinking Donut takes on a Vidway in the meanwhile. That is the Ash off the board, and Sinking Donut with the unfortunate double kill, as they say, as Bang's going to find Acid in the meanwhile. It's a 3 versus 4, and Havoc are in a bit of a disadvantage. The plant is coming off from Noctis right next to Sinking Donut. The smoke canisters are in, but will they find anyone? No, they won't, and the plant is off. It's a 3 versus 4, all in a post plant that the defenders have to try and clutch. Nightwing knows that there's somebody close by to him inside of Closet, but no, he's going to miss his shots, and Devana gets that. Assassin finds Crystal Energy as well. It's on the Sparky, excuse me, the Doc at the Astro door to clutch it up for his team. He's going to see one, he's going to get it, but will he get the others? He barely makes it up. No, he doesn't. He will take the fall as Bang gets the kill for his team, and Dauntless Esports on the attack are going to take round 7. Their first attack round goes very well indeed, as the Echo Drone, even if it was roaming, didn't have enough intel to give his team time to set up for the push coming in from the side of Landing and Classical Hallway. 4-3 is the scoreline going into round 8.
All right, quite the match that is turning up to be. Dauntless Esports might as well make this comeback happen. Let's see if they'll be able to do that or not. Aviator and Games Room is going to decide, as looks like Trophy and Saturday did not quite work out for them. That is why they'll be going back to Aviator and Games Room. Mind you, they still have a good advantage established in terms of how the role swap is looking like. But today has essentially been the attacker's day on Villa. They happen to walk away with this match, and this round rather, that is Dauntless Esports, I believe. They will be coming in with the equalizer. That is a huge misplay that Havoc will be beating their heads to. Definitely the opponents to take away the advantage that you already have secured with so much hard work. Definitely not. We've also got the, on the contrary, the fact that Havoc Esports, if they happen to win this round, they will be going all the while more closer to taking this match to match point, and that is match point is obviously something you want to go to. Once you sit on it, you've got the comfortability factor to it also happens to boost up the morale of the team. That being said, we will be up and running with this round as well as Blackjack. Would you please take the mic for just a moment? I'll be right back. Actually, Blackjack is not here as well. I'm right back right now. We'll be seeing the shield being applied from the side of smoke. Well, as I think I've muted myself on Discord. No, I haven't already. Just making sure.
No. I was out. My room was getting a little dark, so I had to turn on the lights. Yeah.
Oh no, that's okay. We can manage. It's okay. No,
you sure?
Not an issue. It definitely 100.
All right.
I don't want to miss any action from this match. Seeing Sinkin don't make his way inside Astronomy, and that is obviously on the side of a bot. He's very fast indeed. They've not emphasized a whole lot utility in the happen. Very quick, very good. In fact, I love this that Dauntless Esports got the table. Sinkin Donut is gonna go back on his drone finally. The Ash is droning. What am I looking at? What is this? Is this Siege? Why is the Ash droning? Just jokes apart. Making sure he gets enough information to make that push happen. Obviously, being the entry flag, you've got to get massive flags for your team, and that is something you compromise on. Say, what's that shield that has been placed? That means he got to beat out the ADSs or the my charges first. Never mind, there's no my charges. I just started a quick look. Would be awfully close to make happen on the side. Will he do so? The ping comes out, and that is the smoke making sure he's stopping the push with his canisters. The Jaeger, I believe that was Crystal Energy. He's somebody on the window of the study. He's waiting for the push to happen, but smokes are coming alive from the Jackal, and the push has happened as well. He's trying to go for the plant behind the table, mind you. That means the canisters are not doing any work. But Rayan is here with the. There's a flank that he's done. No, he's fallen back, and now the plant has gone down. He doesn't know where the diffuser is. Oh, poor Smoke. It's a frag frenzy for Dauntless Esports. It's all on to Rayhan. He's on his flank as he's the only one left alive. And a 1 versus 4. This might be the round, and this is the round, in fact, that we will see Dauntless Esports take us to the equalizer. And boy, oh boy, Havoc Esports falling apart a little too quickly right now, as Willa has definitely been attacker-sided map, at least in this match.
Well, just like I've said before, Foxy, just like we've all said before, Villa is a map where the advantage tends to swing very wildly indeed. It's a map that's pretty much up for grabs. You could technically call it 50-50, but then again, 50-50 is it's not exactly the best odds. So, you want to maximize as much as possible. And coming back into this round, of course, we're going to see the equalizer from both these teams. 4-4 is the scoreline in no one's favor on round 9. Dauntless Esports looks like all they needed for themselves is to go on to attack and win out a bunch of rounds. And looks like that is exactly what is happening. And this should be a very exciting game indeed. As I believe it was back in round 3 that Fox had asked me how this match might go. How close do I feel like this match would go close? And at that time I had mentioned that yes, this match is going to be going close, and looks like both of our wishes are coming true at the very least for now, because 4-4 is about it's close. It's not very close, of course. It's not overtime close, because that's still 4 rounds away if we do go to overtime. However, these next, at the very least, 2 rounds that we, excuse me, accidentally hit my mic right there. But these next 2 rounds that we are going to have, at least the next 2 rounds, if either team, well, 3 rounds actually. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna leave the maths to someone else. These next few rounds that we're gonna have, at the very least, until somebody gets to match point and then wins it out. It should be very interesting to see which team actually does it. If Dauntless manage to do it, it'll be a brilliant way to announce their presence in the qualifiers, because they were down 4-1, and that would make a comeback from 4-1 all the way to victory if they are able to do it. Again, a comeback is only halfway done by equalizing with your enemies. The next half comes with actually winning the game. You have to keep the momentum that you have gained into winning the actual match at hand, and if you're not able to, well, too bad, and well, tough luck, so to speak. You can't really do a whole lot, as the Ash is going to be spotted out of it. We know he wasn't looking where he needed to, and the Jaeger will happily take that kill. Nightwing has gotten 1, but he's going to get refragged onto. There's a bandit to try and find this operator, and the C4 is out, but Hussein will survive that just barely, as Sinking Donut will take down Captain Rayhan. That was the bandit who went for the C4 play and gets the kill. That is now 4 versus 3, well in favor of Dauntless Esports once again. The German brothers are off the board, and not looking good for Havoc. They have definitely dropped the ball right here on round 9, losing those 2 roamers with those very well. Okay, the Jaeger, not so much of an irresponsible peak. He was being shot at. He could have stayed behind cover, but he went for the fight. Excuse me. Understandably enough, he wanted to get as many bodies as he could, but then the bandit didn't need to be in stature. He could have pulled back and waited for the attackers to get to him first. Decided not to, and paid the ultimate price for it. Sinking Donut made sure that he would. And yeah, 4-3 is the man count right now, and things are not looking good for the side of the defense right now. Havoc have to get themselves back together, as there is a push from office from the sounds of things coming out from the Zofia. Yes, you can see her outline right there, as all 3 defenders are inside of sight. There is a smoke canister stopping Bang from going for the plan, as he's requesting that the Jackal watch his flank from the red stairs. Very, very understandably so, as he's going to take a bit of damage from the smoke grenade, but Acid found Hassan in the meanwhile inside a study from the vault door. The peak was in, as it looks like the flashbang is going to burn out the ADS. They're going to be thrown in, but there's no ADS there, so the smoke grenade should come in, but there is the gas canister from the Smoky himself. Once again, Crystal doing his job. As far as I can see, of course, there's 2 attackers, and there's Noctis in towards the office window. Not really a good position to be in. He could have gone for a flank from somewhere else, as there are flashbangs being thrown in. The ADSs are being burned. The smokes are in. Are they going to burn it? Yes, they are. The flashbang's in. Acid's going to just about not get flashed, as the plant should be going down. Yes, it is. The Hibana right by the metal door. Where's the Jackal? He's not covering. And there's the kill. Bang will go down, but there's a refrag in from the IQ from the office door. There's less than 70 seconds remaining, as now the plant has to happen. Sinking Donut has the diffuser, but the IQ will go down. It's all down to the Jackal. In a 1 versus 2, he will not be doing anything. Esports finally have a defensive round on board. Round 9 goes to them on Aviator, and looks like they finally picked up on how Dauntless likes to push in towards site. Crystal Energy with the SMG and the smoke plays doing very well for his team indeed. Round 10 is in play. 5-4 is the scoreline, and Havoc sit 1 round away from match point.
Can I just point out very bizarre fact, Blackjack? Dauntless has not gone for a single wall breach.
That is true.
Right? That has been the case. We happen to go Just a moment. Second, I'll be right back.
All right. So yeah, as Foxy said, round 10 being the scoreline, it is true. Dauntless Esports have not actually gone for a hard breach, at the very least, one that has impacted the round in any significant way, which will allow Havoc Esports to now finally switch sites up and go to second floor trophy on round 10, as they were pretty much stuck on Aviator until they managed to win that. And now that they have trophy, the only other site on defense that they went to, and of course, they still lost, unfortunately. Not really sure where I was leading to with that point. I remembered them winning on defense for once, but no. Looks like that last round, round 9, was their first win on defense post-roll swap. And with round 10 on the board, Havoc Esports were willing to put even more rounds for themselves to finally put themselves on the path to victory. But will they be able to? That is what remains to be seen. Excuse me. Nightwing gonna be putting down his. Oh, okay. Hello, back. And
Well, the stream did not hear me. Yeah. Okay. So,
all right.
well,
So
coming back.
for all of our viewers at home, Foxy was muted on the stream, but he unmuted himself on Discord and said he's back, and I said hi back. Dad jokes. I guess Foxy's rubbing off on me a little bit right now.
Thank you. I believe my company definitely. I can see that. Very evident. Yes. So this is what take a note, guys. This is what three seasons of Rainbow. Just to happen to car co-cast with me. Yeah. We'll be seeing Nightwing. That is the. They were playing awfully close. Doorway, he's got the push coming in from the zone as well. Does take a little bit of damage, but that is not to make that into. Zofia comes into the white peak, but he's whiffing all his shots, and he will that gunfight. That is Zofia. Getting away with it. Initial flag was saved to claim the life of Nightwing. A really nice one indeed, but Fuzz coming in, and Sinking Donut is going to connect the headshot on the star key. That's the same. Wait, why's everybody peeking Sinking Donut? He's getting frags for free right now. It's all on the personality and Rayhan. But it's not essentially is that Smoke can walk away from. Where is Rayhan playing? He's dead because he's not playing anymore. Dauntless Esports will be taking this round flawlessly. In fact, before even I could make something out of here. Is that match point? They have no. That's the equalizer that came in from him. It's a 5-5, and we'll be going to round 11 in nobody's favor. Whoever wins this round takes us to the takes us to the match point. That is something that both these teams badly.
Absolutely right there. Second floor trophy, and Statutory is going to be the side of choice from the side of Havoc Esports on the defense. Once again, Dauntless with a beautiful play coming in towards side, absolutely shutting down the side of the defense and making sure that they are they are not allowed any room with a comeback, and obviously everybody peeking the Jackal with the drum mag on the PDW. Sinking Donut using that drum mag to absolute perfection, by the way. PDW honestly is one of my favorite guns in Rainbow Six, just because of how small it is, and it quite literally sounds like it's shooting out rubber balls. I don't know if that's just me, but the sound that the PDW makes, it just sounds like it's shooting out rubber balls. I'm not sure if anybody in the chat feels the same way, but just off the back of how the gun sounds alone, I love it to bits. And then there's just the shape. It's just, I don't know, it has a shape that really makes me feel nice. Anyway, come back to the round at hand. Of course, as Foxy said, it is round 11. Anyone who wins this round goes to match point, and then round 12, arguably the most important round in any Rainbow Six competitive match, of course outside of overtime matches, is going to be in play. As we've got some final setups being done from the side of the defense right here. Havoc Esports are setting up everything that they need to. Crystal Energy is going to put down that shield inside of Astronomy. Very interesting shield indeed to hold down the bathroom door and Astronomy stairs. But if there's not really sure what he's going to be doing if there's an upside down rappel on the window of Astronomy. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Captain Rehan, who's the Kaid. Not really inside of sight right now. He's just looking around on the stairs, the red carpet stairs, that is. Gonna come back up landing because the Jackal has found his feet. He's got to be careful. And there are, I believe, a couple of operators outside on the bedroom balcony. There's 3 coming in from the side of offices. And Aviate, actually, is that 4 coming in? Yes, there is. I have a feeling that maybe the entire side of Dauntless is actually coming in through here, which would be very interesting indeed. There's 4 here, so that's not quite all of them, as the Hibana is outside of a bedroom. The shots being fired from the Type 89 will give away his position, but Avidvi, he's already here on landing. Does he know where the Jaeger is? He definitely does. He's peeking this very, very intently. He's got the flashbangs, but the Evil Eye is in play. The flashbangs are going to try and burn out the ADS, but no, he does not know that the Jaeger was playing there. Nightwing will get the first kill. The position has been given away, but now it's down to Sinking Donut. Will he be able to do this? Because there will be operators other places, excuse me, as Nightwing will finally go down. The refrags in from the PDW of the Jackal, but the C4 from below is here from Captain Rehan. The Kaid from below, of all people, is gonna get that kill. The IQ is now inside his side, and he's being stung from the Evil Eyes and the smoke canisters as he's trying to find where these defenders are sitting. He's inside his side with the diffuser. He's got to be careful of the Evil Eye behind him and the defender pushing him up. That's the Kaid. Did he hit him? No, actually, Rehan has not taken any damage. He's playing the door of astronomy very carefully right now. He's gone prone for that matter, expecting the push from the IQ, but the IQ is going to be going for the plant. Will Rehan go for this push? Yes, he will. He's going to go off it, but Bang's going to find one. Captain Rehan finds Hassan. Will he find the planter? Yes, he will. It's a triple kill for the Kaid, all down to Bang, the last remaining attacker who did not cover in time, and unfortunately, he will be losing his life as well, as Starkey will be the one to finish things off for the side of the defense, and that is Dauntless Esports, excuse me, taking round 11 and putting themselves, not Dauntless, excuse me, Havoc Esports taking round 11 and putting themselves on the match point. We're going to be heading to second for Aviator and Games Room. Very well done indeed to the blue team, but they've got one more round to go. And since it's round 12, the attackers right now, Dauntless Esports, have one more round to go as well to equalize and push for overtime.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Alright, we'll be going in on the round 12, just like Blackjack said. And Question that is, getting the smoke. He's been so far, and Havoc Esports has a good track record when it comes to this side. And let's see if they'll be able to walk away with this one or not, because this is indeed the one round that they need to convert, make happen. And if they do so, they will be taking away
10 seconds to go.
today's victory. Very fair and square for their favor. Let's see how that goes as we proceed ahead with some standard stuff being done from both sides. They're getting the reinforcements down, they're getting the barbed wires pulled out, the ADS is coming there, and Captain Rehan will be coming out with the Kai charges as well. I'm not sure why anybody's bringing the Kai charges for that matter, because there's no breaches happening. We haven't really seen breaches happening so far. Even if that happened was the beginning of this match, it was still from the side of Havoc. It was not from the side of Demon Sports, Dauntless Esports. But yeah, coming back, we'll be seeing another horizontal push that they want to make happen. The Jaeger just happened to abandon the site that he was holding, and so will the Kaid. He's going to fall back after eating a few drones. That's all the while lesser information for the attackers to work with. Yeah, happened to whiff my Ultragear with it. Nightwing making his way back up. He's on a Jackal scanner of all things. I'm not sure what he's thinking. There we go. Got some safe passage in onto the site. But the drone's getting eaten away by the Maestro as well. Perfect use, in fact, being done. And the Nightwing, oh, the position is going to get given away. The drone to confirm that position as well. The stun is what is the proximity stun, in fact, of the Zofia. Passive mine is what gives away his position as well. There's definitely a possible push coming in from Indon as the stuns from Zofia will be happening. Simultaneously is something that you've got to work in a little bit in cohesion. Maestro making sure he's stopping the drone work coming in, but the drone peak from the Jaeger is going to get spotted out. Meanwhile, the push from the Ash is happening along with the diffuser. Smoke is going to make sure he stalls how much ever the attackers he can, but they're breathing a lot of toxic smoke, mind you. That is the Zofia and the Ash. Hussein is gonna, oh, he's gonna miss the shots. He's gonna finally get the Maestro cam eventually, and now they're making the push happen on the side. A really good user utility from Dauntless Esports. This might be exactly what they need is to get the plan down, but Echo actually is playing. How is he gonna retrieve that drone if he wants to maneuver it back? I'm curious. They got the smoke, the Echo, and not the Maestro anymore. They go for the denial, and the smokes are coming alive. That is definitely something that is irritating the Ash away. And oh, not gonna come alive once again. The order comes alive though. Does it claim anybody? No, it's not doing anything. The plan is still going down very successfully. And yes, it will up, but we gets the plan down. There's no issues whatsoever. Smoke's gonna win that fight. There's the Kaid. In fact, it's everybody on man for themselves. Hibana watching this angle, she's going to find the Echo any moment now, but the Echo is more than wiser to know. There's a backer playing over there, and this is essentially a game of trust that they've got to play in. The other does not win, and neither will Captain Rayan stay alive. It's a 2 versus 4. In fact, but the shotgun comes in from Crystal Energy. He's got to stick this. Stark, he's going to get one. He's not going to get any more, as Dauntless Esports will be bringing in the equalizer on round 12. And boy, oh boy, we just got the equalizer. So you know what this means. It's going to be the next for Blackjack to walk us into round 13.
Well, I believe everybody knows what time it is for all of our viewers who've been watching us loyally for the last 3 seasons. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to rumble? Overtime 6-6 is in play from both of these teams, and what a way to start. Well, not quite start, but what a way to continue the second day of qualifiers in Season 4. Overtime between Havoc Esports and Dauntless Esports is in play. Second floor trophy, and Aviator is going to be the site of choice from the blue team, and that is Havoc, of course, on the defense, because overtime rules state that the orange team, the team defending first, will be attacking when it comes to overtime.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
All right, 6-6 is the scoreline. Who knew we would be here when Havoc Esports took a 4-1 lead way back on round 6, the last round before the first role swap. And oh man, it has been a wild ride indeed. We're not quite done yet, as there will either be 2 rounds or 3 rounds coming up. Are we going to go to maximum overtime, or are either one of these teams going to finish this game sooner than we expected? The defense is, of course, setting up on the side of second floor trophy and statutory, as Crystal Energy busy at work with the shotgun in hand on the smoke, making those lines aside, those rotates and everything that he needs to do. As Captain Rayhan, the man with the Kaid, I think he might be going for another C4 play, because he is the only one with C4s for that matter. The man has also got his electric claws prioritized, and should be very interesting to see how this particular round goes, because this round will be a massive indicator on what the defenders and the attackers, what both these teams are going to be giving us in the rest of this match. Every single thing, every single strategy that they have pulled out in the rest of this match before this point has to be amplified. Their coordination has to be on point. They have to bring their A game if they want to win on overtime. This is where both teams will be trying their absolute hardest. As look at that, Starkey with 12 kills for himself, 9, 9, and 8 for Nightwing, Crystal Energy, and there was another name I couldn't get to read in time. Okay, Captain Rayhan right there, excuse me. As 11, 11, and 10, 3 attackers, operators for Dauntless on double digits as well. Quite the interesting scorecard trade-off right now, as Vidwi has in the meanwhile pushed up to landing. And he's peeking the door to sight. But again, will he be taken down by the Jaeger sitting behind the statue? He's got to be wary of this. And will he see the head? How does he not see the head of Vidwi? How do you not see the Jaeger's helmet? That is him! No! He missed it! The drones gave away his location, but the Jaeger will make it out with his life, even when Sinking Donor was firing at him and the Zofi from below was trying to get him. And there's an ADS in place, and of course the Smoke Babe to give a Vidwi so much damage. Oh dear me, the Ash. Not a good play at all. Letting Nightwing get away with it might just be what comes back to bite him in the back, as more flashbangs are being thrown out by the Ash. The drones as well, of course, towards that mid area. Nightwing's gonna go for a flank. He's dropped down to the first floor right now, knowing full well that he cannot make this hold happen. The Kaid went for a play right there, but Avidvi took a bit of damage, not too much, will still be alive, as the kite is now below and the C4 play is going to be in from the side of the attackers. The plant is happening. The C4 is out. Will find one? Yes, it will. Captain Rayan finds a Vidwi and Noctis found Crystal. In the meanwhile, the shots are fired from the Jackal. That's Sinky Donut on the red stairs. That's another kill confirmed. As Acid, he took one onto Noctis, but Sinky Donut took the other on to Acid. The refrags in. Then the Echo will go down. He doesn't know where Sinky Donut was playing, but there's the Jaeger on the flank. Will he find the others? Here's Nightwing, the man who barely survived and will not survive for that matter, as Bang will finish things off for the side of Dauntless Esports, giving them the first overtime round on attack. And oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, overtime is definitely heating up. What a round we just had on round 13. But now we must go to round 14. Dauntless will be defending. Havoc will be attacking. Dauntless are on overtime match point. 7-6 is the score. This is a very exciting match indeed.
Dauntless Esports taking the first point in this match. Indeed, they will be taking it very good fashion as well. The attack last round, the attack was perfectly done, and I'm not sure what's with the new meta of. There we go. Yeah. I'm not sure what's with the new meta of not breaching stuff, is what I was trying to say. The fact that the first time we've seen Dauntless Esports take match point on this map, really well done as well. And the last round, going ahead is definitely going to shift tides. If Havoc Esports happen to lose this round, it's done. It's game over. 8-6 will be in the favor of Dauntless, but if they happen to win this one, then we'll be going to maximum overtime. That is going to be on round 15. I was not expecting to see a maximum overtime come out before the semi-finals and the finals of the qualifiers, indeed. But well, let's see how that turns out as we get ahead this matchup. Thinking Donut is going to run the Jaeger once again, while Noctis will be on the Maestro. Bang is back on the Legion, while Avidwe will be on the Smoke. A very happy note for myself is the fact that we haven't had a single reho so far. The momentum has been on and on and on. We love to have such matches. That being said, Avidwe, that is the Smoke. He's going to make sure that he gets the... Wow. Dude, I had to jinx it. I had to do that, right? The moment I said we haven't had a single reho, Acid decides to disconnect. But, hey, that is a huge disadvantage indeed for the side of the attackers. Now they've only got 4 men to work with and 5 men to deal with. Very tricky position that we're seeing Havoc Esports stand in right now. Will they be able to make this and take this in favor, in fact, or not? The real question. I would admit this time around does come out with the Smoke. Noctis will be playing the Maestro. They've got double denial into play. Stinking Donut on the Jaeger as well. He's a little ecstatic, I get it, but that's just the player, how you play it. And the push has also, Sophie has already come in. He lights him up a lot, and he's going to get the frag as well. And the conversion from Hussein does come in. It's a 3 versus 5 established too early into the round. Yeah. You know, the real schools, you cannot do that in the middle of a round. That means the breach that the Hibana is trying to attempt from 90 will get denied by the Maestro camp while Hussein is trying to find out on the Hibana herself. He's going to get flashed out of his mind. That is why he's got to fall back on the side. Hibana is still trying to find that little breach that he's trying to do, but the Maestro camp is always what is denying it. While IQ and Gridlock have already made their way on the side and landing. IQ doesn't make this push anymore now, but she's gonna roll out the drone first. She wants the information to trade off and understand on how exactly they want to make this happen. Still, the Smoke, very influential in this play. He's gonna bring out the Smoke wave, and yes, he will. That's not essentially something he could have done, waited for a while, but no, that's still something he's willing to do. A rappel game in with the Hibana. She's a woman with the diffuser. I was about to say man with the diffuser, but yeah, see, there we go. A rappel in, like I said, is going to take Guma Shin, I believe. Oh, but the shotgun is into play, and he's going to claim a life. It's all down to a Nightwing, but he's awfully close to Smoke. Does he find even one frag? No, he won't, and Dauntless Esports are finishing this matchup off of a beautiful comeback from 1-4. Dauntless win this match 8-6. What a play from Dauntless Esports. This is the Dauntless I know, definitely. They had me in the first half, not gonna lie, but they proved them right. It was the end of this match.
See what you did there.
Oh boy.
But anyway, you know, jokes and memes aside, well played to Dauntless Esports to come back With from the 4-1 to the 8-6, Villa goes to them. Very well done indeed. We got a couple of really good 1v2 clutch highlights as well for the qualifiers highlights video that will be coming out at the end of the week. Lots of siege action there. But right now, that is going to be it for this stream. We're going to be back with a second stream, ladies and gentlemen, with some really good games as well. Skybound Esports will be taking on Save Esports, and Saw will be taking on K1LL. Oh, no, actually, L11 Esports. I'm not sure how to pronounce that one in as one word, so I'll just leave it at that. We'll figure that out during the break. But with that being said, more siege action coming your way in a second stream very, very soon indeed. Stay tuned.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Numerous forces aimed at the Earth. Let the glorious battle begin. Geared up for victory. LG Ultragear Gaming Monitor.